You're someone that has always struggled with staying consistent. You feel stuck. Like you feel like you're in this box where you know that you're holding yourself back. You haven't reached your goals because of you, no one else. Your lack of consistency, follow through, motivation, all these things are holding you back. The biggest thing is accepting who you are. And I know this sounds very cliche, like of course you're going to say accept who you are. Why this is so important is if you force yourself to do things the way other people do, being very unreasonable with yourself, that is counterproductive because it doesn't give you room to adapt to who you are. For example, if you struggle to start tasks, it's not that you can't do the task or that you're not capable. The biggest problem is starting. Find ways to make starting the task enjoyable. One way I do this is by rewarding myself while doing the task. People reward themselves after doing the tasks that they've promised themselves they would do. I instead reward myself while doing the task. So if I don't want to read at all, I know I have an exam coming up or something that I really want to do and I don't feel like doing it, I like zero motivation, I will put on a movie. I know it sounds counterproductive. How can you put on a movie when you're trying to study? Stay with me. I will put on a movie and I will open up my laptop or open up my book and I will start doing the task. The goal is not necessarily to be in your most focused state at the beginning, but just to push yourself to start. So reward yourself while doing the difficult task. Second thing that I like to do is get other people to hold me accountable. Put myself in a situation where I'm not fully dependent on just myself. A lot of online communities are very helpful. This will help you keep the momentum going because you're not fully dependent on yourself. You've built structures around you to make sure that you're doing the thing that you want to do. Third thing is try to build some kind of team or a group interested in similar interests as you. So if you are into music but you find it hard to motivate yourself, maybe join a music club. It's something you enjoy doing, so that will give you the push to keep going even when you don't feel like it, because you know that there are other people interested and will motivate you even when you're low on motivation. This is something that also helped me a lot in university. Is when I didn't feel like studying at all, I would try to go to the library because being in the library environment just made me see people actually studying. I would study for hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, just because there's that external energy around me. If you can motivate yourself to go somewhere where people are working, or maybe a co-working space. But I do know that the hard part is starting, which is why I've mentioned the other things I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Another thing is always find ways to make what you're doing interesting. Make it a challenge. Color code your calendar if that's something that is exciting for you. Use different colors of highlighters when you're studying, colorful pencils and things. Just make whatever you're doing so fun and interesting that it makes you want to do it. I used to struggle with drinking water. I got like different water bottles that were so cute that I was like, yeah, I just want to drink water just so I can use my cute water bottle. So just do things that would make you feel like actually doing the hard things. For example, we go into the gym. I haven't done this yet, but this is something that I'm planning on implementing. And one of my friends actually told me to do it. Is I have a gym membership that I don't use half as much, even a quarter as much as I want to. My friend told me get really nice, cute gym outfits. And you know what? I think if I do that, I'll feel more motivated to actually go to the gym. But what I'm gonna start doing is blocking out my time in my schedule. Not as like going to the gym, but like a health time, because that will give me the momentum. So even if I'm not going to the gym, I'll still work out at home. So that's something else you could do. Like, don't give yourself a very specific task. Give yourself something that allows you to be flexible where you can eventually get into the task. So instead of saying go to the gym in your calendar, you can say do something healthy, health conscious, like do hops or jump or whatever, just something. And that gets you in that exercise mode where you're like, wait, I might as well just go to the gym, because you're probably a spontaneous person, you know? So that's something else you could do. I just thought about something, but I forgot it. That was the next point I wanted to say. And yes, this video is not scripted at all. This is straight from my head. I just decided to make this video randomly. But it was part of the plan. I did plan to film this weekend. So that's what I'm saying. Don't give yourself a very specific thing that you have to do, but just create the environment to do it. That will probably motivate you. Because being someone that doesn't really like routine or doesn't find it easy to adhere to routine, If you force yourself into a routine, it's going to demotivate you. You just will not like to do the thing because it's something you now have to do. So don't make it something you have to do. Just make it something fun to do. I remember the other point. Kind of alternate tasks. Things you kind of enjoy doing. Things you don't really like. Things you don't want to do at all. And things you don't mind doing. Alternate those tasks so that you know that, hey, I love making music, for example. I do love making music. I love writing music. So I'll do a task, write music. I'll just put whatever task I feel like doing the most first. Start with what you feel like doing the most, and that will create a momentum to do other things. So if cooking is a task you've been putting off, but you do need to cook and eat healthy food, start by cooking if that's what you feel like doing now. And while you cook, watch a movie. And then after cooking, you're like, hey, I've been productive. Now let me go maybe edit a video while watching a movie, because you can do that while watching a movie. And then you slowly build up to tasks where you can't really be too distracted. Maybe reduce the distraction a little bit to listening to music while you do something, like listening to music while you study. That's something enjoyable. Or drinking your favorite drink and listening to music while studying. But just make sure that you're rewarding yourself while doing the difficult tasks so that your brain doesn't attach like unpleasant emotions to doing those tasks where you avoid them completely. So I hope this video has been helpful. I know I've yapped so much, but I'm hoping this video is helpful for you as much as it has been fun for me to make it. And I will see you in the next one.